Hello and welcome to the show. Today I have a video from the Modern King.
Crash you probably haven't heard much about. I'll show you. This is footage taken by a passenger on board Southwest Flight 345. It shows the moment that the front landing gear collapsed as soon as the plane touched the ground.
This plane is not going to move unless they got a tow truck or something. Yeah, the wheel is gone.
Investigation revealed that the captain of this flight was a woman who had multiple complaints filed against her by her co-pilots. She allowed the plane to descend rapidly towards the ground without properly configuring the flaps for landing, and then she aggressively took control of the plane herself and flew it nose first into the runway. This particular captain was notorious for inappropriate and dangerous behavior in the cockpit, thought the complaints were really about her gender or her sexuality instead of her competence, and apparently Southwest agreed.
Before we hear what the Modern King has to say, I have to point out something. Interesting part is the lady, the pilot, had multiple complaints, but nothing was done about it. What's the story about that? Because don't we have equal rights and equal level with everything? Why didn't she get the equal treatment? That's interesting.
She was clearly tired of her co-pilots constantly mansplaining proper protocol and safety, and had to show them how it's really done by girl bossing it onto the runway. I wonder if this is the airplane equivalent to hitting a curb.
Yeah, this is actually an interesting point. I have no idea if the co-pilot was male or female. Maybe you can let me know in the comments, but it's an interesting point. Maybe there was some kind of argument going on and she just, was like, hold my beer, let me show you. And this kind of stuff happened. Or it's interesting, but it's still, let me remind you, it's still just pure speculation. This is just speculation.
Hey, you can't park there! You can't park there!
Ladies, can you please stop doing your TikToks at work? You're being paid to do your job, not making your own personal TikToks at the job. I don't understand, it doesn't... Why?
A group of female firefighters were invited to a training in the forest to prove that women can do a better job than men. And a couple minutes into the training, they caused an out-of-control forest fire. Guys, luckily nobody was hurt, but residents had to be evacuated out of the area. And guys, several days before the event, feminists bragged about how they were finally breaking down barriers in the male-dominated industry. I guess that didn't go well for them, guys.
Women have gone through buds.
0.
Don't say that. Women are gonna feel like you're a sexist. You should lie.
I'm not sure. I've met more than enough females that are Apache pilots, fighter pilots, badass EOD chicks, which is explosive ordnance, like Hurt Locker, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some bad women in the military.
Yes.
They want no part of that job. I haven't met one that's like, I wish I could be a Navy SEAL. And it's not on them. They just don't want that job.
Why is that?
You'd have to ask them.
Of doing her makeup at work, but her desk is in the front.
You're doing your makeup at work, but you work in the front desk? What about doing your makeup before work and getting on time to your job and do your actual job? Or better yet, don't use any makeup at all. Just a thought. Just a thought.
Hi. The other thing Jeff wants to mention, and maybe number... Hi. Okay, I'll go do that right now.
She could have done that literally anywhere else, but doing it at work for attention on social media was more important.
someone that I'm friendly with in the office told me that there's another lady on a different team that loves to talk about me and some other girls on my team. And it's so funny because I've maybe exchanged 5 sentences with her in the time that I've been here, so I really just don't get where it's coming from. But we have a company dinner coming up soon, so would love to see how that goes. It's just so weird that someone who I've barely exchanged words with has something to say about me, because I literally don't even know you exist half the time.
This is so interesting because it's so obvious that women in the workplace, they need to socialize. I've noticed that a lot, even at my workplace. And we men, we don't care. We come to work, we do a job, we go home. That's it. We don't need to socialize. Socializing, we can do it, but it's just a bonus. It's not something we strive for. And that also reminds me, years back, I believe it was in Iceland. Maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it was Iceland where for one day all the women of workplace went on a strike. So for one whole day, no woman was working in the entire country. Guess what? There was no complaints for the HR and work got done.
Amazon created a hiring algorithm that was so biased against women that they had to scrap the whole project. In this case, Amazon wanted to go through the resumes of people who were applying for software engineering jobs and highlight which one should be considered to be hired. They taught that algorithm.
Oh my god, we already know where this is going, but let me point out the dog. When she starts talking about it's biased to women, you can see the dog is laughing. The dog is laughing. Oh my god, this is so good. Special.
Who looked like a good candidate by showing it the resumes of people who had applied, been considered, and hired before. Now, software engineering is a field that is dominated by men and where women are discriminated against regardless of their qualifications. So since that's what the algorithm learned from, it decided that women were just not the kind of people that needed to be hired. If you had women's chess team on your resume, it wouldn't hire you. It even learned what the women's colleges were, even though nobody told it, because it was that sure that women shouldn't be hired. The researchers tried to just take the word woman out of consideration, but AI is smart enough to recognize gender. Amazon scrapped their project. We don't know what other companies might do in this case, and it's why we need to be really worried about AI in practice.
So you need to be worried that a computer program will choose the best candidate for the job. This is actually interesting.
I'd rather work with men than women. Now hear me out. I know y'all like, oh no, I'm out of here. Listen to my theory. Have you ever had a female manager that was nice to you? I'll wait. No. Exactly. I have never had a female manager that was nice to me. I've never had a work environment full of women and there was no drama. I love working with men. They make the workplace drama free.
In the last video, the topic of women-only societies got brought up, but we can clearly see drama and attention is like oxygen to many of them. If they can't even get along in a work environment, imagine what would happen in a women-only society. As we saw before, the Asian lady has a coworker that disrespects her constantly despite not knowing her, for no apparent reason other than the desire for drama and attention.
I think that house burned down. It was so late, it burned down. For sure.
To start preparing young women for the workplace drama that involves just a random old lady having one-sided beef with you. Like, I was fully expecting the misogyny and ageism from men, but nobody prepared me for this.
The nursing profession needs more male nurses. There's just something about male nurses and working with a man in the nursing profession that as women we can't contribute. Like, it's just a whole different vibe. Like, nursing is obviously dominated by women, but when you throw like a man or like a few men into the mix, like it just creates a peaceful balance. Like men just genuinely don't involve themselves in gossip. Men genuinely just come to work and are so helpful. Like they don't care if like your agency, if your staff, men just have a different approach. So I think there needs to be some sort of endorsement for more males to join this profession. Every specialty, every unit, management, we need more male nurses, period.
Well, she said it. I didn't say it, but she said it. We're all thinking about it, and she said it. It's true. You can't argue with the evidence. You got only one job. One job. Why are you not doing it? Use the mirrors. It looks like a brand new car. It has a reverse camera probably. Use them. Use them. Or if you can't do it reverse, go nose first. Put the nose first in the fucking spot. Oh my god, was so painful. Oh my god, it makes me cry.
Let me tell y'all something. Working with women is very challenging. It is. It's always this secret competition. It's always this secret animosity. It's like women don't know how to be happy for one another. You can't trust them. I don't know. If the building was on fire, I wasn't running there to save nobody. And that's just how I feel. And that's sad because you're supposed to trust the people that you work with, but I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
All this time I was thinking, doesn't it go the other way to go up? Oh my god. Oh my god, that she's so proud of it. Why did you upload the video? Why? Oh my god, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense, please, somebody. Make it make sense.
The same phone she used to record that video could have been the same phone she used to find out which direction she was supposed to turn it in.
This is my first day and I got sent home. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Because I have such really bad anxiety, okay? Like, I have bad anxiety. And I couldn't stop shitting myself this morning. Like, as soon as it was time to go to work, I legit thought I was starting my period. And I was literally, like, hunched over myself. And I was going to be late to work, so I phoned up and I said, I'm so sorry, I'm late because I've got a stomach bug, because I can't say I've got anxiety and I'm shitting myself. So I was like, I've got a stomach bug. And she said, don't come to work. She said, do not come to work if you've got a stomach bug because you're going to pass it on. But I don't have a stomach bug, I just have anxiety. So she's like, come back tomorrow. But I'm still going to be shitting myself tomorrow. Now it's just prolonged my anxiety. Oh my god, she really hates me.
Did I just get it correct? She was telling the entire world, oh, I lied today to my job, that I have the stomach bug. Holy, what is going on with this social media stuff, and people keep on telling on themselves? But in the same time, if they don't tell on themselves, we don't have videos to talk about, so thank you, I guess. Anyway, this is it for me today. I think it was an awesome video. Thank you, Modern King. Like always, the link is in the description. Go check it out. He's making awesome content. I don't really like his AI voice audio, but for some reason it works a little bit. I don't know. I'm kind of confused about, maybe I'm just too old school. But the videos, the quality of the videos is amazing. He's doing amazing work. Deserves to go like, subscribe, and also do that same thing on my channel, of course, because I still try to bring you the best videos out there into one place, and we can enjoy them together. Okay, let's discuss. See ya on the next one. Bye, bye, bye.
If you think you can go to work and go home, this is mainly for women. As a woman, if you think you can go to work and go home, not interact with your coworkers, you will be the target of ridicule and criticism. You will be that odd person out the bunch, and they gonna gang up on you. I've been a manager at different jobs over time, and one thing I noticed with women associates, women, if you are not in their clique, they are coming for your head. They gonna gossip about you. They gonna put like different misinformation out there about the next woman. And women gang up. Like men, a man can go to work, be alone or be a lone wolf. He ain't gotta talk to nobody. As long as he do his job, a man ain't gotta worry about none of that socializing. But with women are social individuals for the most part. And I see this. I done had so many women, good women, like associates, get ran away from a job, all because they didn't want to be buddy, kiki, ha-ha with the next female group. And that's wild that it's like that.
If you enjoyed this video, I promise you will love this next video.